Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Zo Bad Blood Collectibles, and today on the channel we are going to be reviewing Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi, the Flash, and the Reverse Flash. This is the 2.0, the new releases. Can't find it nowhere because people are buying these things left and right, and they're selling out really fast. And if you want to go ahead and hit the second market, you're going to be paying the second market price for these figures. So I'm telling you, if you could get a good deal on these figures, get them now, because these figures are freaking awesome. Now, before we go any further, please give this video a like. Also subscribe to the channel. Help this channel grow. Let's reach 5,000 subscribers. Here we are with the Flash and the Reverse Flash, and they look freaking amazing. The outward look of these figures are really nice, and the articulation on these things, as you know, Revoltech always have great articulation with their figures, but with the aesthetics and stuff, with the breakage of everything, sometimes it can get a little bit crazy. And you know, when I first got into collecting 6-inch scale, I got the Black Panther from them, and now I regret not keeping that figure, because now I get a better feel of the figure now that I'm used to collecting third-party figures and 1/12 scale figures. Man, I really regret getting rid of that thing. However, with that being said, I'm so glad that I got these figures, and yes, they will be replacing the Flash and the Reverse Flash in my collection for photos and photography. And that is from Mezco 112. Here's the Reverse Flash here, which I recently got, and I was all happy and stuff. And then we got the Flash from Mezco as well. And these two are some dope figures, as you can see here, compared to their new replacements. But yeah, I was going crazy over the Mezco 112 Flash and Reverse Flash, because out of all the figures that I have standing before you, the Flash and the Reverse Flash and Green Lantern was figures that I've never seen at Aegis Geeks or anywhere else at on the market. So I had to pay the price, but I was really glad that I got these figures, right? But now these two came out, and these things are freaking awesome, and I actually like them better than I do Mezco 112, and that's freaking insane. So we're going to take a look at Flash, and then we do the Reverse Flash. We'll rewind it back and go over Reverse Flash. But let's go ahead and fast forward to this guy right here, and that is Flash from Revoltech. And this dude looks really nice. I do have to say the whole outward look of the Flash is nice. He look like comic book accurate. Not too anime, but just perfect. I think they really found their sweet spot with this dude, and I love it. Sorry for hitting the camera there, but this dude looks freaking amazing. Look at the details. One thing I just didn't like is for the fact that we do get some holes in there. That's unfortunate, but that's for a good cause because of the accessories that comes with the figure. And I'm having a hard time hitting this camera because I have this stupid building right here that is causing my arm to hit the camera. But anyways, this dude looks freaking amazing. I love all the muscle tonus in the body as well. That's one thing that I wish Mezco could have done with the Flash, is give him a little bit more muscle tone. That would have been dope, like they did with Superman. It is there, don't get me wrong, but this one just looks so much better, and like you can tell the difference. Like it all in here, this is like an upgraded suit compared to the classic look of the Flash. This is the Golden Age Flash, and this is the now Flash, and I really do love it. I love the gold as well on this guy right here. Even on the boots, they look really nice, and I love the finish. And this figure is pretty solid. It's kind of heavy as well, and I love it. So definitely gonna give this dude a 10 out of 10 for overall look and the painting and everything else. They really did nail it, including the facial expressions as we go over all the face plates. They're really nice, right? And then I have no problem with like standing them up or whatever. And then we have this one, and to be honest with you guys, I love the Flash. I think the Flash is dope, but I really, for some reason, I like the way this dude came out as well. I like him. I thought I was gonna like Flash more, but actually Reverse Flash came out, and I think I like them both the same, or I might like the Reverse Flash a little bit more. But let's go ahead and take an overall look of him as well. As you already know, like he's identical to the regular Flash, but the difference with him is that the colors are different and the faceplates are different. But right off the bat, the best thing about this dude is, yes, the head sculpt on here is really, really nice. This time we're going with red. I love the ears that they got on the Flash as well. We got that nice gold there. And you can take those out and put the lightning strikes in there as well. But with this dude is freaking amazing. I love the signature sign for the Reverse Flash. That looks nice, the symbol there. And then also, instead of gold, we're getting red right here, as it should be, just like we do with Mezco 112. We do have the red, but this one just looks boring. This one looks freaking amazing. But like I said, this is classic, and Mezco's still freaking awesome. But I do have to say that this one looks better and better articulation. I mean, and I don't like to give no one praise over my Mezco 112 figures, but I do have to say, godly, man, this thing is freaking awesome. Now, we do have the boots as well. The boots are red, and for some reason, I got a little scratch right here. I just noticed it right now. And for some reason, this thing feel like it's kind of like metal or metallic boots, but I really do love it. It makes the figure feel heavy and feel very, very pricey as well. And then the look that we got on both of these suits are done really nice as well. It's not just flat yellow paint. There's some shininess to it, especially when you have it in hand. It looks better in hand than it does on camera. But man, look at that expression on that head sculpt there. It looks like he just walked right out the comic books or right out the cartoon and the reverse and the Flashpoint. And they just look so dope. So I'm definitely going to give both of these figures a 10 out of 10 for overall look. Definitely better than Mezco 112 as far as the look of the figures, but there's more. And this is why I say these two are better than their Mezco counterparts. So we're going to put them back there with the rest of the Justice League. And now it's time to go over the articulation. And before we do that, let's go ahead and do the accessories. Let's get the accessories out the way because there's a lot to go over with the accessories. So let's get them back and bring in everything else. Okay, you guys, now it's time to go over the accessories. Now, with each figure, we do get 4 pairs of exchangeable hands. As you can see, we do have the relaxed open hands already on both of them. I have they have closed fists as well, and I'll show those off right now. And also, we do have some open hands as if they're wide open, and then we have the running hands. So, real quick, he does come with the relaxed hands, as you can see here. Boom. This is for the Flash only, and then we'll go over the Reverse Flash. So, there we are with those hands, and then we also have these open palm hands, which are really, really nice. I love when they bring those to us. Let's hit this light so we get a better look at the accessories. But we do get those, right? And then we also get closed fists. There they are right here. Bam, right? And then we also get both of these right here. And these are the where he's running and he has his hands in front of him. These are really nice as well. So I really love for the fact that we got running hands. And it's really, really nice once you take photos. Like, these things are made for photos, and they do really good, right? Now, we also get 5 faceplates for the Flash. And let's go ahead and show those off now. The first one is the regular one, which he comes with, which is done really nice. And that's what I mean, like, it doesn't look anime, right? Boom, let's put them there. It looks just more comic book accurate, and it's just freaking awesome. Now, we also get this one here. This is looking off to the side, and I actually like these now. I used to not be a big fan of it, but that's because I was collecting McFarlane DC Multiverse, and they only come with 1 head sculpt. But I love for the fact that we get this now, because it looks dope, especially when he's running. So we do get that faceplate. We also get the straight eye one. This one is nice as well, and it looks better once you see it in photos. I did take photos of some of these faceplates. And then here we are again with the open mouth of Flash. Freaking dope. And then last but not least, we do get one with clothes looking the other way. That is done really nice. And all you gotta do, you guys, if you want to swap it out, all you do is just lift this up. Everyone's that really knows about amazing Yamaguchi, you already know what you're gonna get with Revoltech when it comes to swapping out these faceplates. It's so easy sometimes. Just a little bit harder to do on camera because I got this camera right in the way. But here we are with Flash, and look at that. Looks freaking amazing, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because like I like to use that when he's fighting or he's running, trying to save somebody. I do have him saving a girl, so I thought that was pretty dope to take a photo like that as the car is coming. You'll see that in the photo at the end of the videos. You see that in the photos. But here we are with Flash. Looking dope, right? So we got all of his faceplates and his hands out the way. Now it's time to go over the reverse Flash. Let's take another look at his head sculpts. His faceplate, I mean. Look at that. And I love the mask as well. That is freaking awesome. But the one bad part about this is for the fact that we only get with this faceplate, the black eyes, the black and red eyes. So I was kind of disappointed in that. I wish we could have got that with all of them, but I don't know why they chose just to give us that one faceplate with the black and red eyes. I was kind of bummed out by that. I would have preferred having all the eyes for this dude here. So here's one of them. Boom, we get this one. This one looks really nice with the reverse Flash. And then we also get this one here, where he's gritting his teeth and he's looking to my left. And then we also get this one here with white, and I thought this one was pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and try this one out. I haven't tried this one out yet. I really like his faceplates a lot. I just wish for the fact that we could have they could have stuck with the red with some of these faceplates. And I just thought that would have been like a lot better. But putting this one on, what do you think about this, you guys? Look at that. I prefer using the black and red, but this one is pretty nice as well, as if he's like in God mode when he's running. So that's pretty dope, but I just really like the black with the red eyes. That screams reverse Flash. And I just wish we could have got that with all of them. However, still freaking awesome. We do get 1, 2, 3, 4 faceplates with him, and I think we get a little bit more with Flash. We got 5. So that's not bad, you guys, considering for the fact that these figures are dope. And yes, they're sold separately, so I got both of these together. Like I said, I got them at Ageless Geeks, and I was so happy that John was able to hold these down for me. And I'm really happy to present these things to you guys. Now, with him, we do get 2 closed fists. Here, he already has one on. We also get a open hand. As you can see here, he already has the other one. But we get a pair of those. And then we also get a pair of relaxed hands. Or normal hands. Open hands. And then last but not least, we also get the running pose hands as well. So that is amazing. Now, let's go and go over the lightning effects for the reverse Flash. And then we'll fast forward. And then we'll go to the Flash and his lightning parts. So, with both of them, well, let's go with the reverse Flash. We do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 6 lightning strikes. These are pretty dope, right? And with all 6, you could just put them in these holes here. There's 1, 2, 3 holes. And then you got another 3 on the other side. And then you also got 2 right here. And then you also got holes down there. So you can put them anywhere you want when it comes to these lightning strikes or lightning rods. And then we also get these. For some reason, I'm having a hard time keeping some of these on. But we do get 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, and eight lightning pieces like that, the smaller ones, and then these ones are gonna go in all the places as well. And this one could probably fit 1, 2, 3, 4, so it could probably fit all 4 holes on this one, and then same on the other side. So that is pretty dope that they gave us that. I've never seen that before from any line, not even Mezco 112 gave us something like that, but I'm kind of glad. And also with the lightning strikes, we also do get the articulation with the bigger ones. So I really do like that, and it looks dope when you use them on these figures. And then also we do get this right here. This goes in his chest, so I'll show this off right now. They did give us a thing where you could pop out, and I like that, and you're definitely going to need it for both of these figures. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera because I don't feel like doing it right now. Hey guys, so here we are with the reverse flash, and then there's the lightning piece in his chest, and it's real easy to swap this out. All you got to do is just open it up like this, and then put it in. For some reason, mine is acting up a little bit, but I am going to pop this one back in because those are okay. Like, I like it for the flash, but for the reverse flash, not so much. Like, I like the regular plate for the reverse flash. Also, what he comes with the lightning effects is the eye lightning effect. You could just pop out the ears, or the ears lightning effect, and then you could just replace them with this one, and we get one for each side. And I thought that was pretty dope as well, so we could get the lightning effects for that, and I thought it was dope. You will have to wiggle around with this one. I didn't have no problem with the flash, but unfortunately with the reverse flash, I had to actually take off the head and put them on. But you can do the same thing here, just take them off. And one good thing is this faceplate right here at the head sculpt itself is very soft, so you ain't gotta worry about like messing it up. Also, the last piece that we do get for the accessories is this red piece here. This is like when he's stepping, if you want to use that. I thought that was pretty dope. I used it in my photos. All you have to do is just put it in like this, and boom, you get the same thing with it looks dope when you have that together. I'm losing my thoughts already because I'm so tired. But yeah, that is freaking awesome, right? So let's go ahead and switch over to the Flash, and we'll go over his accessories next. Okay, everyone, so same thing with the Flash. We do get the yellow piece. I'm going to use this one because it's just way too much. Well, let me go ahead and get it. We'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so here we are with Flashes. One is red and white, and one is yellow and white. And the Flash, his looks good as well. You just pop this out right here. They actually give you a piece where you could just actually pop it out like that. Boom. And then you just go ahead and put that one in. I want to actually show you guys how to do this one. I'm pretty sure people that already have the reverse Flash and the Flash already know this. But this is for all of us that haven't got one yet. And there it is right there. You could put that on. And same thing with the Flash. I'm not going to do it on here because it's going to be way too much and way too long. But we get the same lightning effects. And the only best thing about this for the fact that we do get the yellow lightning effects for the Flash, which I thought was done really, really nice. Even with the airpiece, we also get that. And you'll see it in photos as well. But we do get the yellow instead of red. And I thought that was dope. So that way you can tell them both apart. I'm so glad that they're selling these figures like otherwise individually, because otherwise it would be very expensive to try to get a 2-pack of this with all the accessories as well. Could you only imagine the price, especially if you just want one of the figures in that too. So really glad that they did that, even though they both are basically the same figures, just painted different and different faceplates. Now, with that being said, I'm definitely going to give the accessories a 10 out of 10. I think they did a great job with the accessories department. Now, let's go ahead and go over the articulation. And I'm going to use this guy because Flash is a little bit tighter. And I wasn't able to warm him up because my room is kind of hot right now. And I don't want to turn on the heater because then I'm going to be sweating. But anyways, we do have, they both are the same basically. And let's go ahead and go over it. So here we are with the neck. Boom. They can look up really good. There you go here. And then also they can look down with the neck piece. We get full rotation with the neck, back and forward as well. Even with the head sculpt, same thing. You can look down like that, keeping it up, and then here's down here. And that's good because when you have the dude running, you're definitely going to have his head looking up and in different poses as you're running. So I really do love for the fact that he has great articulation for the neck. And I'm trying to put this thing on so it can stay. There we go. Right? So then we get butterfly joints here. Their joints are always going to be like in the chest area, and this time it doesn't look bad at all compared to some of the other figures that I have, like the Winter Soldier. I didn't like for the fact that it was kind of obvious, but with this one you can barely see the butterfly joints and it still looks great no matter where you have the butterfly joint. So I thought that was dope there. Also, we do get great articulation, as you can see here. It goes all the way around, and the shoulders here, we get little articulation. It's kind of tight there, so I don't know if you could actually move that part. There's really no need because you got the great articulation and the joints already. But yeah, we do definitely get double jointed elbows as well. And then also you can swivel that all the way around. And then we have the great articulation as always in the wrist joints. And Revoltech is always known for their amazing articulation. They got great articulation with their figures. It's just for the fact that their joints are exposed, but it's not that bad with this one. You can only in the shoulders part is kind of bothers me. It bothers me a little bit, but other than that, that's okay. Now with the torso, this figure is kind of tight too, but we get articulation, but it's really stiff right here in the torso. So there's nothing moving there. I don't know if that's just how the figure is or what. But with the waist, we get great articulation. And another thing that I thought they could have done better was this is soft plastic right here. Almost like rubber in the underwears, which I love that. Right? Don't leave these figures in a running pose because then that's going to stick like that. But with this belt, it's kind of annoying, but I'm kind of glad that they made it that way, so that way you won't break it. But we do get a hole where it could just stay right there, so you can see it going up and down. Yeah, that's fine, but I like it for the fact that you could just play with it while you're doing photos or whatever. And that's not a big deal to me. That's not like a break of the figure. I can't get it because of that. But yeah, it's still really, really great. So I don't know what's going on in this joint right here. I'm pretty sure we get articulation, but I didn't warm it up. But we do get some kind of articulation there, but all the articulation is here in the waist, and that's basically all you need for these figures. Let me see if I can get it for the Flash. Yeah, see, we get the articulation. It's just tight in certain areas. It's funny because both of these figures, I just got them out the box. But yeah, look at that. We get articulation there, right? Now, for the leg movement, we do get swivel here. Also, we can go all the way up about that much here. So 90 degrees. We also get double jointed knees. And then the best part is the swivel. And I love for the fact that the swivel, you can swivel it from the shin as well, the shin guards. And it doesn't look bad at all. So I really do love that a whole lot. Also, could go, oops. This will happen, you guys. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. That's gonna happen, but this dude could almost do the split. Well, he can't do the split, so that is insane that you could get the reverse flash doing the split movement. That's dope, right? Or split pose. That would be dope. But yeah, here we are right here. Boom. Dude looking really great. And yeah, these figures are fire, man. Definitely gonna give this dude a 10 out of 10 for the articulation for both of them. Both of them are getting a 10 out of 10. We already kind of knew that both the Flash and Reverse Flash was definitely going to have great articulation. But it's just the way that these figures look while they are in different poses. And they look really, really nice. Especially in some of these photos that I took. I didn't take a lot, only because I've been really busy adding Gunpla to my collection. And also doing Gunpla on TikTok. And I also got where I could go live now. So that's really interesting. I'm going to use that to my advantage to get more following there. So you go on TikTok if you're interested. even if you stayed this long for the review. And then go ahead and subscribe to my TikTok channel as well. But there we are with both the Reverse Flash and also the Flash character. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. So anyways, I'm definitely going to give them overall look of these two. Definitely give them a 10 out of 10. And then for the articulation, we give them a 10 out of 10. And for the accessories, we're definitely going to give them a 10 out of 10. These are perfect figures. I do highly recommend you to get these figures, especially if you don't have a Mezco Flash. This is the best version you could get. Don't get the Mezcos. If you're still wanting to get it because it's a classic look. But I do have to say, I like these way better. And real quick, let's go ahead and go over the size comparisons. I forgot about that, but we could do that. They're about the same as the Mezco Flash, as you see there. So you can add any line. This is Mafex Cyborg. Boom. Looks good, right? Mezco 112 Soups. There he is standing next to him. Look perfect, right? And then we also have a Mafex Batman. And they look really good with Mafex figures, especially with Batman. Let me move this Flash out the way, and then bring in Batman here. Oh, there they all go. But yeah, that looks really great next to the Mafex Batman. Both of these Flash figures look dope next to him. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking some dope photos in the future. But enjoy these photos that I have for you guys. 10 out of 10 all the way across the board. These are the best Flash and Reverse Flash figures that I've ever seen that hit the spotlight and the toy community. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give this video a like, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Help this channel grow 5,000 subscribers. And guess what, you guys? Gunpla has come to the channel, and we're so glad to bring Gunpla to you on this channel right here. So like and subscribe. See you all in the next one. Enjoy the photos.